So about the Celestial Dragons. The Celestial Dragons are the head of one of the 3 great powers in the One Piece story, and with how much an integral role they play in the story, there's a lot going on with them. They are connected to pretty much every event in the New World now that I think about it. So today I decided to make a video about them and give a rundown on them and what they are all about. Before that though, remember to like and subscribe for future content. Well, before we really get into it, when I said they are one of the 3 great powers, that's not really true right now. Not that they have gotten weaker or anything like that, but since the World War system was abolished and all, so we don't really know how the great power is down now with the warlords out of the picture. Actually, now that I think about it, I made a video about that, so you can go check that out if you want. But still, they are definitely the heads of one of the great powers, which is the world government and by extension the Marines. And the reason for them being in such a high position is strictly because of their bloodline. The 20 families that had formed the world government are the ones with the titles of Celestial Dragons, while mine is Vivi's and Doflamingo's royal families, since they both disbanded from it. Only people who are pure descendants from those families are considered to be Celestial Dragons. Now that I think about it, they probably do inbreeding, because they obviously want to keep the bloodlines as pure as possible. I don't think they ever directly stated it, but the world government was formed at least 800 years ago, and with how some of the current generation of Celestial Dragons look, it is definitely possible that at least a few of them are really closely related, because they make it very clear that they want nothing to do with other people, at least the majority of them. There are a few like that one guy Reverie that saves Shirahoshi, so there are outliers among them, but the overwhelming majority of them act like jerks. They have this superiority complex because of what their ancestors did centuries ago. They just spend money and do anything that they want pretty much, because they can manage to get away with doing anything, because people are too afraid to mess with them. Anyone who hurts a Celestial Dragon gets attacked, like how Luffy did at Sabaody. Well, even within the Celestial Dragons, they seem to have their own inner hierarchy. At the bottom you have people like Charlos that just spend money and do pretty much nothing, but as you go up to around the middle of the hierarchy, these Celestial Dragons are the ones that help with political affairs. Then at the top you have the 5 elders, the top brass of the Celestial Dragons. Not the top of the world though, because above them we have Im-sama, but his existence is unknown in the One Piece world, so from their perspectives the 5 elders are in the highest position. Their job is pretty much to make the biggest decisions. They give orders to people like Akainu. They probably deal with CP0 the most as well, to order them to go do their dirty work for them, like visiting Wano to make deals with Orochi, or just keeping an eye on him with all that's going on currently there. They definitely think differently from the other Celestial Dragons. The others have no responsibility and just spend their life doing whatever they want, but the 5 elders are different. They first of all agreed to have a meeting with Shanks, one of the 4 emperors. Most would be mad just by having a pirate in their presence, so the 5 elders show that they prioritize business above all else. They probably have people to succeed the 5 elders separated off from the others too, because someone with a mentality like Charlos would be a bad idea to give that much power. He already causes enough trouble being Celestial Dragon. If he had the power of the 5 elders, the world government would be in a tight spot right now. They probably live in a separate section in the big mansion, or they just live in somewhere else entirely, kind of like how Lucci was raised, minus the whole being an orphan part. They pick specific kids that look promising and take them out from the rest of them. The 5 elders I imagine are the only ones that really know what's going on, like the actual details of the founders of the world government and what their true objective is. I doubt the lower tier Celestial Dragons know or even care about it. All they care is that they can be rich and do whatever they want with no work needed. The ones that are taught to be future elders are the ones that actually learn about all this stuff, so that they don't forget their true objective, whatever that may be, probably with Im-sama at the center of it. But yeah, that is pretty much my explanation of the Celestial Dragons. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe for future content. Peace.